Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you for joining me today for another card making video, and today I am going to remake this card that featured in a blog hop I participated in over the weekend. So if you are interested in seeing all the other ideas in that blog hop, if you do click in the description bar, there's a link to the original blog post there and you can hop through all the ideas. So everyone was featuring new products, so there'll be loads and loads of ideas in there for you. There was so many different products used, so if you want a really nice little stream of videos to go through and have blogs, not videos, blogs to go through, then that would be a really good place to start. So this was my entry. So there's this actually featured the Springtime Joy stamp set. This isn't normally something that I'd go for. I don't generally do these sort of cute character and animal design stamp sets. But I don't know, she just appealed to me, this little lamb. And I thought, well, you know, break out, do something different. Do quite like these little flowers as well though, so I can see something happening with those. Okay, the sentiment I used on the sample card came from Oval Occasions, and this has a coordinating punch. So this is the oval double oval. I keep wanting to call it oval duo. Double oval, which is really lovely, and obviously coordinates with those sentiments and layers up. But today I'm going to switch things up, and I'm going to use the bunny out of the Springtime Joy, and I think I'm going to go with the Happy Birthday from this Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. Okay, so we've also changed up the colours. We're still going with bright and fresh, so these are both in the bright, Granny Apple Green and Flirty Flamingo, and I've switched that out for Coastal Cabana and Daffodil Delight. Okay, so the Coastal Cabana card base has just been made in the usual way. This can just be adhered straight on. One of my usual card layers. This is 4 by 5 3/4, so that's just going to go on and frame up the rest of the design like so. Alright, now I have made the layers slightly smaller on this revamped version, so we've got more of the white showing. I think it just sort of is going to give us a better balance on the card. So my Daffodil Delight measures 3.5 inches by 5 1/4, and then this is 1/8 smaller, so we'll measure 3 3/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, so there we are. So that's those. But before I stick this together, I want to just do the little splash of ink blending on the background, and I'm going to do that with one of these masks. And I want to bring in my scrap like so. Okay, so this is one of our small grid paper packs. I'm just going to lay that on my white cardstock. It's going to be hard for you to see underneath the mask, but I am trying to sort of line it up. But we're just going to put some ink in the middle, and we're going to use the Coastal Cabana for that. Coastal Cabana ink pad. Already got an ink blending brush out, so this is the one I'm using for the blue ink. So this has stained somewhat, but I've taken off all the excess ink, and I'm just going to add that to my brush and take off a load, because I only want this to be nice and subtle in the background. So I'm just going to ink it, but take the most of it off. And like I say, I just want something to sort of frame what will be my my image in the background. Okay, so I'm just going to go round in circles in there, and what will be will be. We'll just go with that. There's a possibility I've picked up some residual ink from another stencil on there, but there we go. Put that to one side. So that's my background ready to go. It's not particularly sensual, it's just to give us something fun on the background, okay? So let's just layer that up with some Stampin' Seal. Ooh, flinging my card around. Okay. I think I might have picked up a bit of the Flirty Flamingo off the mask on that from the other card. Anyway, will not matter. It's absolutely fine. And this can actually go straight onto our card base. And I think I'm going to stick it flat this time. I had it on dimensionals before, but we'll just stick it down flat, okay? And the rest of the card is going to be built up onto this card base. There we are. So we're going to leave that to one side ready to go. I've already stamped the bunny, which we're going to colour with Stampin' Blends. So I've brought out the Smoky Slate dual markers. Let's have them the right way up. I think it's because I'm left-handed. I seem to always pick them up upside down. And we're going to use the colour lifter as well. Colour lifter just sort of helps with the blending process and can sort of soften colours because it dilutes it out, and it just sort of basically contains clear alcohol. All right. So yeah, we will put a touch of shadow in with the dark marker underneath the bunny's sort of chin there, around his feet, under his belly there, and maybe just a bit there, okay, and maybe just a tad under the garland, okay. That was with the dark marker, and then we're just going to come back in and go over that a little with the light marker, and go a little bit deeper into the image around his face, her face. Not sure if it's a girl or a boy. Kind of looks more feminine with the pretty little garland over their head. So I'm not going over the entire face, just around the outside in these little circular motions. Blend out this shadow, squeaking away. Sorry if you can hear that squeaking on the cardstock. And again down the side of his body. I am using the bullet tip, I just want a little bit more control. And I think we'll just leave this little patch a bit white, a bit more white. So he's got some little white belly. So that looks a little bit kind of strange at the moment, but if I then go over the image there, where those where the white kind of comes in, it softens the grey, but also sort of blends it into the white cardstock in the middle. So I'm just using circular motions. You'll see that the paper goes a little darker as the alcohol makes it damp. So now that harsh white line has mostly disappeared. Okay, so I just want that alcohol just to dry a little more. Okay, so you don't really reveal the finished effect until it's dry. So I want that to dry for a sec, and while that's drying, I'm going to get another scrap of white cardstock from over here. This will do. Let's chop a bit of that off. This bit that I was die cutting from for another project. And I'm going to take the lovely scripty happy birthday from the ice cream, sweet ice cream stamp set, and I'm actually using basic grey to stamp this. I could have used the smoky slate to tie in with the bunny a bit more, but I just wanted something that was definitely, oh, don't rock your stamps. Daisy. It was because I was umming and ahhing because I can see that the ink has pooled a little bit in the letter D, but it might be okay. Oh yeah, it's stamped fine. Okay. I think with juicy ink pads, sometimes the ink does get into those little spaces, you know, in the middle of the letters and things. That's stamped great, and you probably saw there that I've got a stitched rectangle die to cut that out. So I think I will do that right now. Get that lined up where I want it. Bit of washi tape on that corner and this corner, just to hold that in place, and we'll wind that through, and then that's done. So I think yellow and grey are kind of the in-colour trendy things at the moment, so if you're looking for something contemporary, those are the colours that are around at the moment. Right, so that's ready to go. I could do a bit of inking over the top of that, but we'll leave it as that for now. And we will take off that tape because I'm going to need it to die cut the bunny in the end as well. Okay. So isn't that nice, yeah? So that's die cut ready. So I think we can go back to this now, and I'm liking how he's dried. So he's got this really nice soft grey to him. So we're going to add our colour to those little flowers, and I probably should bring in a bit of green, to be fair. Oh, whoops. Oh, crash bang wallop, sorry. That's because I didn't have it out. I will just bring in the granny apple green there for the those leaves. Yeah. One away, and I've got Daffodil Delight markers, and I've also got Pool Party. We don't do Coastal Cabana in a marker, so I think what we will do is we will have a couple of yellow flowers, a couple of blue flowers. Not going to blend those at all, I mean they're so teeny tiny. So I think I might use the light marker for this one. Oh, is that too light? There we are. And maybe we'll use the dark one for this one. Just to get a bit of variation. So I've brought, there's another stitched rectangle here that we're going to die cut this guy with, but he's going to go towards the top. I've stamped him on the wonk because I knew I was going to die cut him, but I didn't realise he'd be quite that wonky. But he's going to go right towards the top of that die, so that we've got room for stuff underneath him. Okay, and we'll run that through too. Very easy to die cut with the new Stampin' Emboss machine. All the instructions are actually on plates as well, so you don't have to keep hold of any instruction manuals or anything. It's all printed there clearly on the plates. If I just show you the base plate, it very clearly identifies what sandwiches you need for thin dies, for standard embossing folders and for 3D embossing folders. So it's all written there for you as a reference, especially for die cutting and stuff, because not die cutting, embossing with folders, because I do that less often, so I sometimes forget what I'm supposed to be doing with that. So the idea is that that's going to go over the top of this central image, right? Okay, and it all sort of tones together. Okie dokie. Is there anything else I want to add to that? That's it, isn't it? That's fine. So we're going to pop him up on dimensionals, because it wouldn't be one of my cards without dimensionals. Those of you who watch me regularly will know. That'll probably do. Okay. So where are we going to put him? We're going to put him kind of there, because my dots aren't in the middle. It's harder to see which is straight and which isn't. Yeah, I think that'll do. And then this one, if we just have some dimensional pieces on the ends, it will kind of bridge over the gap there. So I'm going to use a bit of this edging strip to do that. Let's not waste any of the adhesive. So let's just put those on the ends there. If you wanted to secure the middle, you could just put a bit of seal across there. I almost called it snail again then. And then this will overlap. Like so, just trying to get those ends equidistant there. So it looks very different, doesn't it, with the different layout and different dies and things. So that's cool. Maybe the dot could have come further down. Might have helped with that. And then I'm going to bring in the Playing with Patterns resin dots. Now I've got to decide whether I want yellow ones or blue ones, and I think I want the blue ones. And I do believe those are Coastal Cabana actually. And I think these are crushed curry from memory. So I think we'll go with some Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to add some of those in. These are nice because they aren't shiny, they are a matte finish, which I think is quite cute, something different. There we are, just 3 just to bring that together a bit. And I've got to put these away, otherwise they'll end up somewhere they shouldn't. And that's it really. What do we think? Oh, actually, Wing of Stella on our flower garland. That's pretty. There we go. It's almost impossible for you to see that on the thing, I think. But it's just that little bit of sparkle in real life. So there we go, playing around with the sort of a variation on a theme. I think I do like the sheep layout better. but I just wanted to have a little look, see what else I could do with that stamp set and do something different colourway. So I hope you like that. As always, if you do click below, there'll be a list of products I've used. Please do check out that blog hub as well. That'd be really cool. And yeah, there's also links there to shop the store. Celebration's on at the moment, so don't forget you can get free products with your orders at the moment, starting from £45. And please do check out the joining offer. To join Stampin' Up, it's always £99, but at the moment you're going to get loads of extra designer series paper for free. Double-sided pattern paper, brilliant, super value. So do check that out. So that's it from me for today. Stay safe out there. Take care. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.